Hold on 1 second though. Cut this out, start over. Well, just let it ride. Look, y'all, I'm sorry. I know this might seem unprofessional, but I'm not just like on Instagram and Snapchat. I'm actually sending a text and an email, and because I'm doing a lot, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk about that today, communication. All I'm doing is communicating. This isn't social. I'm making big boy moves, you feel me? And so I'm running a company, a family, a ministry, a nonprofit, like over in South Africa. It's a lot I'm doing, and communication is important. And so we're gonna talk about the power of communication. Why? Because you're supposed to win, you're supposed to go to the moon, you're supposed to score. So hey, look, episode 18, next level students, let's get it. Okay, so let's get started with question 1. What you got?
Hi Jeremy, I'm Musa, and I was wondering, how can I better communicate with my parents about what's going on today in young people's lives?
How can I better communicate with my parents? That's big, because a lot of young people today are not trying to communicate with their parents. You know, there's nothing cool about that. That's not popular. Listen to me, if you want to win, you're learning to communicate. The problem a lot of times is we see our parents as like these authority figures, which they are. I mean, they take care of us. But you'll be surprised how far in life you'll go when you communicate with them and when you share your heart. Y'all are a team, and we have to stop thinking like it's us, you know what I'm saying, versus them, or they don't want me to do stuff, or they don't ever want me to have fun, or they don't understand me. They probably don't understand you because you're not communicating with them. And if you want to start winning, you got to communicate. If you look at any NFL team and franchise, the greats, the most successful ones, they communicate. You think the coaches don't sometimes get into it? You don't think sometimes they have arguments amongst the team, but they come to a place where they say, okay, let's huddle, let's communicate. The quarterback goes to the coach, they communicate so that they're on the same page. Why? So that they can win and they can score that touchdown. And you're supposed to win. You're supposed to score that touchdown. And you've been gifted with the family. You've been gifted with parents and guardians who are here to help you go to the next level. So let's knock down that wall. Let's begin to communicate with them and build that trust so you can win. You cannot do this by yourself. And you're dealing with some stuff and you're carrying some stuff that you should not have to carry. Now, what qualifies them? Because they've been there. Your parents at some point was in middle school. At some point they was in high school. At some point they was trying to go to college. A lot of the same stuff you're dealing with, you think they didn't have to deal with it? So quarterbacks go to coaches and to offensive and defensive coordinators because they've been there. They played the game. And so they're like, hey, this is what you should do in this specific situation. So yeah, the quarterback got some talent, but they still need to be coached. If the greats got to be coached, so do you. Communicate, let's win. Question number 2, let's get it.
My name is India, and I was wondering, how can students communicate with their teachers so that we're on the same page?
Okay, all right, so good. So another question on communication, but this time we're not talking about parents. This time the question is, how do I better communicate with my teachers so that we're on the same page? So here's the reality, right? Your teachers come to school every single day to help you excel. Your teachers come to school every single day to teach you, to help you go to that next level. And so if you look at NASA, like NASA making some major moves. Years ago, we put a man on the moon. Now we're doing some old other crazy stuff, but they gotta work. So when these people are out here doing these tests, you know, escapades across the globe in the different universes, they ain't really going to different universes though, are they? I know they in outer space though. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Don't act funny. The highest you ever went was on the roller coaster ride or airplane, but they like in outer space. They like out there like floating, like where there ain't no gravity. You know what I'm saying? But how are they successful? Because they're communicating with the Space and Rocket Center in Huntsville, Alabama, because they're communicating with Houston. Houston, we have a problem. You know what I'm saying? They communicating. Why? So that they can go farther. They're saying, hey, this is where I am. This is what's going on. This is what it feels like. Information is powerful. Communication is powerful. So take a moment and just understand where your teacher coming from. You might have to wait till class is over and go back and explain yourself. Because if you try to explain yourself in class, now they feel like you bucking. Now they feel like you being disrespectful. Listen to me. They are not the enemy. Let me say it one more time. Because there's a lot of y'all, you in class and you feel like your teacher always getting on you. You feel like your teacher the enemy. They are not the enemy. They come to school every single day to help you. But y'all come from sometimes 2 different worlds. You know what I'm saying? There can be 10, 20, 30 years of age between y'all. But if you get on the same page with your teachers, they are there to help you go to the next level. Trust me, they're not there for the money. I promise you, they're not really getting paid money like that. They taking less money to teach you and deal with stress when they probably could have had another job paying them a whole lot more money and dealt with less stress. They are there to help you. So let's communicate so that we can help each other go to that next level. Because you're supposed to be out of sight. You're supposed to go to the moon. You're supposed to be out here in space when it comes to the success of life. There's nothing that you can accomplish, but you need people to help you get there. And communication is what really fosters and really helps their relationship. All right, so let's get it, y'all. Listen to me. You want to talk about going far? This next level student of the week, I'm about to show you what happens when you communicate with the right people and they help you go to that next level. Let's get it. All right, y'all, look, our next level student of the week is a young man named Curtin Nathaniel. Okay, I'm not even gonna butcher his last name, but it's Nithiyanandam. I almost bust out a freestyle. Listen to me, Curtin, 17, my man is making some major moves. Guess what, y'all? He went to 52 different academic institutions about his Alzheimer's research, and 52 places said no thank you until he finally found a place that worked with him and they helped him with his research. They saw his findings and now he's blowing up. He just won a $25,000 award from a Google Science Fair. Curtin, you are our next level student of the week. He's 17 years old, just won $25,000, and has come across some amazing things when it comes to Alzheimer's studies and research. He making major moves. And what I love most about Curtin, 52 academic institutions? No, thank you. You're too young. Ha ha, who am I talking to? You too young, Curtin. You don't know what you're talking about, Curtin. You still in high school, Curtin. You're not even in college yet, Curtin. You ain't some Dr. Curtin. Imagine all these doctors, all these PhDs. What you gonna tell me about Alzheimer's? I've been studying Alzheimer's all my life, and my man breaking through, and he did not let them deny him. He was like, oh, okay, you don't wanna listen to me? I'm gonna keep trying. And he finally found an academic program that listened to him, that heard him. He broke down the research. They was like, yo, you on to something. And now he about to help people with Alzheimer's experience more. You know what I'm saying? Studying the brain. Listen to me. There is nothing you cannot do. You are not too young, but the communication is key. And guess what Curtin did? He found an institution that was willing to communicate with him. 52 different organizations and academic institutions. No thank you, no thank you. He found one that was willing to dialogue. And after back and forth emails, presentations, now he blowing up, doing amazing research, and he's not even out of high school yet. Listen to me. This is why we celebrate Next Level Student of the Weeks. And this is why I want to highlight this so that I can dispel the myth, the lie that you can't do it, the lie that you're not smart enough, the lie that you're not talented enough. You are smart enough, you are talented enough if you apply yourself and stop complaining and stop saying who don't support you. You keep on grinding, you keep searching. There are people that show up at your school every single day to help you go to the next level. So Curtin, I salute you. The whole globe now is seeing what you're doing, and I appreciate you for not giving up. What if Curtin stopped on school 49? What if he stopped on school 51? But he was like, nope, somebody gonna hear me out. Somebody gonna communicate with me. Somebody gonna see the work I've been putting in. And now my man blowing up. And you can blow up too. So anyway, listen to me. It's time for this Next Level Student video series to blow up. And it's only gonna blow up until you share the videos with your people. So if you're a teacher, share this with your colleagues. If you're a student, share it with your friends. And please grab your cell phone. When this is done, record some questions and send me your video questions. Send the questions to questions@jeremyanderson.org. We would love to feature you on our show. That's episode 18. I'll see you next week. Hey, what's up? I hope you enjoyed today's video, and check this out. You gotta subscribe because I've got so many more videos in store for you. And when they come out, I want them to come directly to you. So click subscribe and let's keep building together.